everyone, and welcome back to Happy Place Creations. Today I have a new mold. It is a puppy paw mold. It could be used for a dog or a cat. And what it is it's a photo holder. This is where your photo will be. And I've decided to make it in purple. I have a holographic purple, which I got on Temu, and I have a purple mica powder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the holographic in the little paws, in here, and then around here, and then I will fill it with the mica powder. So let me mix up the resin and I will be right back. I got the resin all mixed up. Now we just have to add the holographic glitter. Oh, that is pretty. May need to add a little bit more. Let's mix it in first. I always like to put my covers back on because I have a tendency to spill things. I'm not sure if you can see that color, but that is a beautiful glitter, holographic glitter. I'm sorry if I'm off camera a lot. I'm going to set up a new area so I can get some better videos for you. There we go. I will be right back in a moment. I'm just going to get myself a little silicone cup. All right, I have my little silicone cup. I'm going to pour into the little cup to make it easier for me to get into those little spots. And I'm just spraying some alcohol light in just to help with bubbles. And you want to pour from high up to help prevent bubbles. Oops, I got a little spot there, a drift. Wipe it off with a baby wipe. And reload the cup, the little rubber thing, and keep on going till all your little holes are filled. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over on the heat mat for a little bit and let them start to cure. And then I'll come back and we'll add the next layer. which will be the mica powder, purple. Looks like I may have made up too much, but I can always find something to do with it. I love these little cups. Don't need too much more. I'm running down my cup here. Sorry for the quietness, I'm concentrating. Put a little bit more there. And I think we got it full. And just wipe your little cup out. And then it's ready to use again. These are great for mica powder, glitters, UV resin, and it's ready to go. I don't see any bubbles, but I'm just going to give it a little bit of a spray here to prevent any other bubbles. Looks like I got a little bit there and I don't want it there. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. I will now move this over to my heat mat, and as soon as it's cured enough, I will be back and we will do the next layer. See you in a jiffy. Well, our piece is all hardened and ready for the next level. If you're wondering what this white tray is, that will be explained in another video. But I have my resin all mixed up and ready to go. I just have to add the coloring. So let's begin. Add a good chunk of color. And again, I'm sorry I can't tell you what brand this is because I got this as a gift from a very close friend. So let's see. Let's move this over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to be working on a new video space today. And so I can have a better area for you guys to see. And remember, with the mica powder, you want to put it in and mix it around and then let it soak for a little bit so that it can dissolve. Because mica powder does need some time to dissolve. If not, you're going to have little chunks all through your project. And that's not something we want. And a lot of the times it's actually best to put the powder in the container and then put your resin on top, because then you get like this. It's all stuck to the sides. And I got to keep scraping it to break it down. And I mean, it's just a little bit more work. It's not much. I think I have enough coloring in there. Look at that beautiful color. Beautiful purple. And I think that's thick enough. Meaning I think it's enough coloring. I don't need to add any more. So we're going to let that just sit for a moment and have a chit chat. And once again, this is the puppy mold where you put a photo in and you can display your pets. Your favorite photo of your pet. I think you can lay it this way, or you can stand it up when it's finished. I mean, it's multi-function. You could stand it up like this. I think it would better off that mold, but right now it's a little top heavy because it's got those pads filled in. But I think once we get it filled, we'll check it out once it's done. Alrighty, let's see if I have it all dissolved. You can tell by looking, if you let it sit for a moment and you look at the top, you probably would see the mica powder floating and you could just break it up. And make sure it's all broken. I think we're good. And again, you want to pour from high up. That helps to eliminate bubbles. Not all bubbles, but it will help eliminate a lot. Now I'm going to pour a little bit, enough to cover the bottom. And then I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to use this handy silicone tool. And I'm just going to go around the edge where the bubbles might want to hang on. I'm just going to go around that a couple times. Because bubbles like to lay where there's a curvature. Don't know why, that's just what I've learned. And now we will pour some more. And I was worried I wasn't going to have enough. Now I'm going to stop right there because I'm going to have to move this. But as soon as this is done, I will be back and we will unmold. I will finish filling this up once I've moved it. And I will be back in a jiffy. Hey, it's ready. It's all done. Plus I got a crown out of the resin that was left over and a couple little birdies. So let's do the little birdies first. These are very cute little molds. Uh-oh, I hope I got his nose. These are ones you got to squidgy, make sure you get everything. I did, I got his little nose. Oh, that looks so cute. Look at that little birdie. Isn't that cunning? I even got his little beak. Sorry, I'll move this out of the way so you guys have a good background to see it in. Look at that. There's one. This is just from what I had for extra resin. Thought I'd give you guys a little bit of extra stuff to look at. I hope everybody's had a good day. Oh, and I got that nose too. I had a little runoff on it. Look at that. Not a hole in sight. And there's that little birdie. Two little birdies. They are different. With a little tail on the back. I got to do a little sanding on the whoop, just a little bit of sanding on the bottom where I overfilled, but they are cute. And I also have a couple I made the other day from some leftover resin I had. So I'll have to find something we can use these in another project. I'm going to make a few more of other different colors, so we'll have to find something we can use those in. Let's get all this little bit out of the way. Now this is my crown mold. I think I've showed you before. It comes in two different sizes. And this I made from the leftovers from doing the paw prints, the little pads. And this sometimes can be difficult to do. So what I like to do is I like to roll it. And it's hard to start, but it will go. But once you can get it started, it goes pretty good. It's not showing you that right now, is it? And sometimes spraying a little bit of alcohol will help. And you have these tight little ones. Then you just want to work the alcohol through. I I don't know what it does, but sometimes it helps to release the mold. I think maybe it releases the air pockets. I'm going to have to use my body. I'm sorry if I'm going to be out of camera sight, but see, I like to roll it. Oh, I'm winged. There. Until I can get it up to the top. Like so. Sorry, I'm keep getting out of camera shot. And then I can just roll it over the top. Like that. And then I have a cute little crown. With no bubbles inside. And then you just want to make sure you put your mold right back to the normal shape right off, because you don't want it to get warped. Isn't that a cute little crown? Just done with extras. Alright, now let's get to the main event. Are we ready? Looks like I have a little bit of oval poured, which I can take care of that. Are you ready? And there it is. And now all we have to do is put a picture in our little frame. I didn't happen to print out a picture, but at some point I will. Isn't that cute? Yep, I just have some oval pour right there. And I just take some toenail clippers. Before it gets too hard, you want to do this. And just break it off. I'm sorry, you can't see me. Like this. You just want to break it off. And if it happens to leave a little rough spot, you just want to take your, and just go lightly over it. And smooth it out. Like that. And you just want to keep going around until it's all off. It's best to catch it when it's still soft like this. It hasn't fully cured for days. It will take days to get done. I think this happened because my dryer wasn't level, so it kind of went to one side. I'm sorry, you can't see me. Like I said, I'm working on that today. So my next video, you will have a much better space to look at. And there we go. Just wipe that off. And we are good as golden. Oh, I'm sorry. We are as good as new. Oh, a little bit there to go. A little bit there, and that right in that crease. And again, we just wipe it down. And our little paw print is golden. Well, I want to thank everyone for joining me on another video here at Happy Place Creations. And I hope everyone is happy and healthy. I hope your craft projects come out amazing. Please check my eBay store. It's linked in the description. And I hope everyone has a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next video.